$20 more. I'll draw 666 on my forehead and slap John.
No, no. I will be going back to Japan.
With me.
I will be going back to Osaka. My son, bro, chill out. My son might be 5 or 6, but
Guys, we've got a massive update on Johnny Somali and Hanky Poo. Guys, Hanky Poo's financial condition is really bad right now. Even though Johnny Somali is making a bit of money from just sitting at home, it's clearly not enough. Hanky Poo is basically begging on stream at this point, and you can see his situation for yourself. Johnny has finally revealed the exact date he's planning to return to Japan, and he says he's going to meet his son. On top of that, we've got a big reaction from Legal Mindset, who just clapped back hard, saying Johnny should be punished for everything he's done. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into the video. Guys, first check this out. On their latest stream, Johnny Somali and Hanky Poo talked about some crazy stuff. Johnny claimed he was only accused of obstruction of business in Japan and said he didn't do any serious crime. Honestly, he was bragging about it, and it came off pretty cringe. Anyway, watch here as he talks about that and also reveals details about his next trip to Japan.
only charged in Japan. I was only charged in Japan with obstruction of business. That's it. I never got charged with trespassing. I only got one charge in Japan. So I can go back to Japan.
Let's up something.
My only
$20 more. I'll draw 666 on my forehead and slap John. Slap Ramsey in the ass.
Why are you selling my ass for
$3?
You selling my ass for $20?
Three times.
That's crazy. No.
Guys, I swear I heard it. Did you hear it too? Is Hanky Poo really down that bad that he's now thinking about selling this just to make money while still bragging about getting donations? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Hank should sell it? What's your take?
No, but look, my only official charge in Japan,
$20 more.
is TTS in a restaurant, obstruction of business. So yeah, in 2029, I will be going back to Japan. I will be going back to Japan.
With me.
I will be going back to Osaka. I will be going back to see my son, my son will be, what age will he be by the time I go back to Japan?
And I might touch his.
My son, bro, chill out. My son might be 5 or 6 by the time I go back.
$10, fine. But once it reaches $20,
my kid might be like 4 or 5 by the time I can come back to Japan. It's not my problem.
Once it reaches $20, I'll do some crazy shit.
That bitch is
$10.
Guys, did you see that? Johnny was trying to say something, but Hanky Poo just sat there with that money-hungry look on his face. I honestly think he's only using Johnny's stream to make cash. Even after all this time, Hanky keeps begging for donations like it's a charity. Just look at how desperate that is for a grown man. What else can Hanky Poo even do at this point? He spent all his money on Johnny Somali, covering his food, expenses, and literally everything else. Now he's almost become a beggar himself, and once again, he's back on Johnny's stream, basically begging for donations. Honestly, I don't even blame Hank anymore. He doesn't really have any other option.
$20.
I told her, ask that nigga, Kushida, but that nigga's gone. I remember, I'm banned from Israel for 5 years. I cannot go to Israel.
Wait, hold on. $17 more. I'll draw.
Bro, if we were on Kick, we got 275 on YouTube just streaming from the house. We're literally doing nothing. I'm sipping, doing nothing.
I will do it for 100,000 Colombian pesos.
$23. You're gonna Hank,
666 on my forehead.
Just chill the bro. Let's watch this.
And I will slap Johnny.
I didn't. How can I slap your ass? Why you slap my ass?
Yes, you can slap my ass.
I don't want to slap.
You can slap my ass.
I don't want to get my ass slapped tonight.
Guys, look at this. Johnny is now making money and bragging about how he earns just by sitting at home. This isn't a good sign at all. It feels like the more money he makes, the more chaos he's going to create. Day by day, he's getting more confident and unstable, and that's a dangerous combo. But even then, looking at Hanky Poo's condition, it seems like even with that money, he could barely survive, let alone support Johnny. Johnny doesn't seem to care at all, but Hank's face says it all. He looks seriously stressed and worried. Now guys, as you already know, Johnny Somali didn't plead guilty in the Law to the World and deepfake case. Even though he clearly did something wrong, Legal Mindset made it clear that refusing to admit guilt won't save Johnny this time. Watch this clip to see exactly what Legal Mindset had to say about it.
Due process and his fair day in court. And so far, he has had every opportunity that every criminal defendant in Korea would have. There's been nothing that he has been denied. So Ramsey's argument regarding Lotte World appears to center around the offending message being text-to-speech. He says that he argues that because he cannot control the text-to-speech, he has no culpability, meaning he is not liable. He's charged with obstruction of business. What is obstruction of business? A person who interferes with the business of another by the method, Article 313(2), or by the force or threat of force. They shall be punished by imprisonment for not more than 5 years, or by a fine not exceeding 15 million won. Whether or not he controls the text-to speech doesn't matter. And by the way, we know he controls the volume. We have proof that he controls the volume. He turns the volume up and down. So we know he could have just turned off the volume. It doesn't matter what was said. It matters that it was disruptive and it caused that to be shut down.
Now guys, take a look at this. Johnny Somali showed up to court wearing a very unusual outfit. This outfit has been heavily criticized around the world because it's often seen as a symbol of disrespect. But instead of taking it seriously, Johnny is actually bragging about it in his recent stream and saying all kinds of nonsense.
That's gonna urinate on Grammys. It's a wizard. This is a RuneScape black wizard cosplay from old school RuneScape. This is from old school RuneScape cosplay. This is from old school RuneScape black wizard from the wizard tower in not Edgeville, in Draenor. It's from Draenor, nigga, Draenor village. Nigga, that's a wizard. That's the wizard from RuneScape, nigga.
Anyway guys, this whole thing is completely disrespectful because that outfit is considered a symbol of disrespect. And Johnny clearly has no problem disrespecting South Korea. But did you notice Hank? He doesn't even look focused on the stream anymore. He looks stressed, like something's bothering him. Maybe he has a bill to pay, but it seems like he doesn't even have the money right now. What do you guys think? Do you think my guess is right? In this stream, you probably saw that Hanky Poo has now reached rock bottom. He's even trying to sell some of Johnny Somali's stuff and still begging for donations with 666 written on his forehead. The truth is, Hank's situation has gotten worse because of Johnny, and he said that himself. He keeps asking more, what did I even do? But now, even the Koreans are turning on him, and he's facing consequences too.
I get partially. Okay? Partially, I understand why Koreans are upset at Ramsey. Because, yeah, but...
I'm not scared to say my name. My name is Ramsey. I love
What did I do? Why are they targeting me?
They're gonna clip this. Be careful what you say.
I know!
Go ahead.
Let me please say it, okay?
I'm not trying to make them trap out. Go.
What did I do that was so wrong? So just because my friend, like, let's say my friend screwed up, that means I should abandon my friend? Like that's not loyal. Do you understand what loyalty is? Like I'm getting also punished by South.
And it's not just that. Even Legal Mindset revealed that Hank's entire career is now at serious risk. If he wants any kind of stable future, he might be forced to join the military. His school could end up expelling him because of all this drama.
If Hank's student status is called into question due to the publicity and he has a national service, has that affected his support? Yes. Now, Hank is saying he's a student. And one thing that Dr. Ulrich brought up, who is a professor who works at a university, if it is known where Hank goes to school and he studies, Hank can be ejected from his school. It is absolutely grounds to terminate somebody from their school or university if they are causing embarrassment to the reputation of the university. That is completely legal in Korea. If you are embarrassment to the reputation of a school, university, they can eject you. So if it is discovered where Hank is going to school and where he is studying, it could 100% eject him from school. And if he is ejected from school, then he will have to go to the army, have to go to the military service. He would no longer have an excuse not to go to the military service. His excuse is that he's a student, and that's what's been getting him out. But he would be forced into the service, most likely.
So guys, what do you think? Is there any way Hank can come back from this situation? Or is he just going to end up in even more trouble because of Johnny?